What is up, y'all? So really what I'm here to talk about is the phrase, dreams don't work unless you do. Okay? Now, I used to be someone with a terrible work ethic, as I may have said before, but I've gotten a lot better about, my work ethic and, all that stuff. What I've also really come to realize is that it is really true, okay? Dreams don't work unless you do. Now, if you are someone who believes that everything will get handed to you, whether that's by your parents or it could be God or the universe, whatever whatever. If you're someone that believes in that kind of ideology, I would simply say it's not maybe the best route, because when you have that mindset, you'll really come to find out that nothing ends up going your way. Because if you're not sitting there putting the work in to actually get stuff done, you're just running in circles. Obviously we want to make progress in our day-to-day life, and we want to be able to grow and become better people and achieve the things and the dreams that we have, that we want, and it makes that really hard for us when all we try to do is just say something's gonna happen, but you're not actually doing anything to make it happen, right? Now, I'm someone who I want to be the most wealthy one in my family. For me to do that, I actually have to go work. I'm not able to just sit here and play 2K all day or what have you. I also know that a lot of people don't have the opportunity to get up and go work. Now, could you go get a job? Absolutely. But I understand that it's not maybe the easiest to get stuff like that. But if you have dreams, then do stuff that at least gets you going in that direction, right? Just for an example, myself, I am working right now, a full-time job, and I'm also making content for you guys. All in that free time, I still end up doing stuff that I like. I still play piano. I still have time to watch my TV show at night. And you have to understand that you can't do everything every night. You're not going to be able to finish everything in a day if you're working, or if you're working on whatever your dream is and working towards that. You're always going to have time to do stuff, but you just can't maybe do it all in one day. Maybe one day I'm going to have to miss out on playing piano so I can watch my show. Now, is it the better option? No, but you do need a little bit of balance in your life. So, that being said, I think that there is a little bit of a balance to it, but at the end of the day, if you're not putting in any work to better yourself and actually get going in places that are realistic, not even realistic, anything's possible that you simply put your mind to. We don't give ourselves enough credit for what we can actually do and create, okay? If you look at anybody out there that is successful, they're really weird, right? They're super out of the box. They're different kind of people. That's a good thing, though. A lot of people would disagree and be like, well, no, they're weird. They do this and this and this. But, at the end of the day, yeah, maybe they were crazy, but they took a crazy risk. But it worked out, right? And they're now at the position that they want to be in. So for all my younger men out there, or even women who want to be entrepreneurs, or you guys want to be able to be someone who's very successful, then you have to put in that work, right? If you want to, you're going to have to be different. You're going to have to be a little weird, okay? You're going to have to do things that normal people don't, okay? There's a societal code that everyone lives by, and it's don't let people think you're weird. Try to fit in. But at the end of the day, it's really fuck that, because why would you want to be normal? If I came up to you, the viewer, right now, and I met you in person, I said, hi, I'm Noah Petersen, and I'm like, tell me a little bit about yourself. But you said the same thing as 4 other guys that I just asked. I'm not going to be interested. And those could have been things that you may have just said because you heard what the last guy said. And you were like, oh, I just want to fit in. I don't want to be different. I don't want to take the chance that he doesn't like what I'm saying, right? So I think for all of us, we need to step back and realize that this is our lives, not theirs. It's nobody else's, right? So who gives a shit? If you fail trying to create a business, or you're trying to start maybe YouTube, or you even are just chasing whatever dream that you have, if you fall, get up. Nobody's gonna sit there and pick you up either. You have to understand that it does come with a price. You have to be comfortable with yourself enough to not even just comfortable, but love yourself enough to pick yourself up and still keep going. And every failure that you see, learn to take those as wins, because when you lose, you learn, okay? So if you're able to turn that into a W because you took a couple amount of losses. And let me tell you this too, nothing comes free in life or easy. That's just how this experience is. You have to work for everything, and it's gonna probably suck. But guess what? When you get what you got, that's why the feeling is so surreal, because it's a different type of feeling that nobody can get, or nobody that works hard for stuff will understand. I say all that to say, I really want all of us people to just simply stop caring what other people think. Because in a perfect world, where nobody cared what anybody thought, everyone would be as creative as they wanted. Everyone would do whatever they wanted. And it wouldn't be like in a chaotic way, right? It'd be in a very civil way, because yes, if you don't care what people think, like, obviously there's decency. Like, don't go unalive somebody because it makes you happy. I think that in a perfect world where nobody cared, our lives would be a lot better, okay? Everyone would be able to express their creativity. And the reason that I typically think our creativity and productivity has gone down just over the years and over generations is because we now have the internet, which allows us to kind of be more of an outlet to it, yes, but in some ways it can also suppress it. And if you're someone who's like maybe making artwork and you posted it on Instagram or Twitter, and you're like asking people how is it, especially Twitter, people are gonna rip you to shreds. They're gonna be like, this shit sucks. So just stuff like that, it kind of suppresses it a little bit. But I'm not here to bang on the internet for this rare occasion, because I do think that the internet is a great way for us to show our creativity, hence what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't be able to do this and talk to as many people as I am right now. Well, I probably could, but you get the point. I want to be able to do that without YouTube or without the internet. So in those ways it's good, but you do need to learn how to use the internet to your advantage, not your disadvantage, okay? Like, a little analogy for that would be this. If you bought a super nice McLaren, right, you would be cool, but it's a car and it depreciates in value every second that you own it. That's cool, but it's really just losing you money in the end. Whereas if you had something like a business and you could be like, hey, I own this business, like that could be a flex as well, but it's also making you money. That's kind of the analogy. But I do really want myself personally, that's one of my biggest problems, is caring about what people think, because that is the only thing that is stopping me most of the time from getting to where my dreams are. I won't play piano in public hardly ever because I don't want to be judged. It took me so long to pick up a camera and actually record something because I didn't want to be judged. Mainly by the people around me, not so much the people that are out there, right? But more so like my peers. I just want to work on that for myself. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a thumbs up, drop a subscribe. But hopefully I was able to help you guys out and maybe give you, like I always say, just give you a little bit of insight into how I see things. I think that this message has a lot of knowledge behind it, so I really hope that you guys were able to get something from it, and I hope y'all have a great day. For real. I'm about to go hit the gym. As you see right here, got my creatine, but yeah, I'm getting back into going to the gym. I've been slacking. One of my first times going back in like a month and a half. So, yep, it's gonna be great. But I hope you guys are enjoying your great Wednesday right now. I'm making this super late. Somehow, universe gave me enough time to lock in and make this video because I almost wasn't gonna be able to today, as in Tuesday, the 8th. Luckily, I was able to squeeze it in, and I'm glad that I did, because honestly, this was a great video. I already know it, y'all. So go ahead, drop a like, go ahead and subscribe. I'm making videos like this every single week. Share it to your friends if they need to hear it, or even family members, whatever. I'm here to help everybody. And if you have any suggestions or any ideas for videos that you may need personally, I am open to suggestions. So please drop a comment or feel free to DM me at TheeNoahPetersen. But yeah, anyways, love you guys. Peace.